Hello internet, I see that the few hundred of you that are still here quite enjoyed my last video, so I think it'll be quite acceptable for me to continue on with the next episode. If you haven't seen my first video about this show, you might want to check it out because I explained the show in full detail, and I will not be doing that in every single video, and probably there will be quite a lot of videos about this show, so guide video right here. I do understand that some of you are unhappy about the length of the videos, but as I have mentioned before, these episodes are an hour minimum long, if not an hour and a half, and in order for me to show you clips from the episode and comment on them as well, I do have to make my videos longer than 10 minutes, sometimes 20. Sometimes 30. This is just the type of content that I prefer to make myself and I prefer to watch as well, and I doubt that I can squeeze enough cringe and enough of my thoughts into a short 10-minute video, so I'll try. Keyword here is try. With that being said, let's get right into the show and meet our new couple. 50-year-old Nikolai and 29-year-old Nastya. They make a living by renting their apartments in Moscow and selling swimsuits through the wife's fashion business. The husband is a motorcycle enthusiast and the wife is a model and a fashion designer. And, let's say, a very, very provocative woman. The other thing that you have probably noticed is the age difference. What's a bit more shocking is that the couple met when Nastya was only 15 years old. And they have been together ever since. Which means that when they have met, he was 36 years old. He could have easily been her dad. Not only that, it is later revealed in the show that he had a family and a son the same age as her. So he now has a child who is literally the same age as his new stepmom. He was at the time 15, just like her, and he realized that his new stepmom could have easily been his classmate. Wow.
Wow.
You're probably wondering, where was Nastya's mother when all of this happened? Well, I'll give you a peek into her interview on the show.
Николай не ухаживал за мной, он просто оказывал знаки внимания нам обоим, просто как двум симпатичным женщинам, когда мы познакомились в Париже. Она не выглядела как ребенок в свои 15 лет, она всегда была достаточно интересной, взрослой. Сейчас дети взрослеют очень рано.
What? What the fuck?
I completely understand that in today's day and age, a lot of 15-year-old girls are quite mature for their age and blah blah blah. I myself was only 16 when I left to a different country to study in a different environment without my family, all by myself here in London. But I was not dating men who were that much older than me. I was dating boys the same age as me. I completely understand if she would have been saying that about her 15-year-old girl dating a 16, 17, 18, maybe even a 19-year-old guy. But 36? Really? 36! I think my family would have relocated me to a different continent if I had a man in his 30s hang around me. But the main issue here, I think, isn't just the mother's way of thinking, but also the lack of a father figure in their lives, because I'm pretty sure he would have put a stop to that relationship very, very quickly. Anyway, the past is the past, and we now have two adults in a marriage that's fallen apart because the wife constantly has something to complain about, and the husband just wants to sit down and read his newspaper in peace.
Бесит, блин. Ты что, не можешь полгода сделать, блин, эту дверную ручку?
Можно я поем, а?
Нет, нельзя. Блин, картину это год не может уже повесить.
Чё
Ручку
картину?
эту. Притом, Коля.
Я тебе что, здесь работник,
50
что ли?
лет жизни не заканчивается. Ты
Зачем?
это обязан делать дома, блин,
Я
какие-то
ничего никому не
бытовые
обязан.
вещи.
My first thought when I saw them was, they're venomous or poisonous because, you know, bright colors. They're even matching. They're probably the same species, but just like in the wild, bright colored animals mean stay the fuck away. Stay the fuck away. Anyway, the new wife gets a psychologist as a new husband who likes helping people resolve their relationship problems, and the new husband gets basically a slightly better looking version of his wife. There's no cheating at all in this episode. The couple actually went on the show to try and help and fix their marriage in their own unique kind of way. But regardless of their interesting choice of lifestyle, I still have more respect to them than I will ever have to the wife from the previous episode, because don't cheat on your wife, don't cheat on your husband, just don't. The psychologist was beginning to understand where the problems in the relationship lie after spending a couple of days with the wife, and I think this one deserves a little montage of moments when he felt sorry for the husband.
Посмотри посмотри внимательно. Вот посмотри, эта тарелка стоила $1000. Мне это просто бесит.
Я считаю,
Я не
что очень
хочу такое.
хороший.
Ну ты считаешь, я не хочу такое. Сейчас я тебе покажу, как я готовлю. Раз. А я масло
А
забыла
масло
положить.
не нужно, да?
Точно, прикинь.
Только Настя такая. А после ухода родителей...
Я думаю, что
Я
это
не хочу.
хорошая посуда.
Рафинированная просто.
Ой, слушай, я перелила масло. Будет очень масляное.
The psychologist also found out what has been keeping the marriage together for so long. Let's see if you can find out what it is from this next clip.
Не волнуйся. Вместо платья, мне кажется, это круче, нет? Немножечко так.
Did you see it? Did you see what it was? It's the Christmas tree in the corner of the room. The festive atmosphere when it's clearly summer outside must be keeping the family together. But in the opinion of the psychologist, it's actually the pole, even though I have my doubts, but fine, sure. She's quite good on that pole, so yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Meanwhile, the husband realized he's not going to get a calm time with his new wife because she's just as young and energetic as his current one, so he asked the film crew to make an exception for him and give him a new one. Which they did. The husband ran away to his secret apartment in Moscow, which his wife knows nothing about, and he uses when he needs to escape, and his new wife visited him there. But we're going to get straight to the double date where the show came up with the brilliant idea to show the highlights of the week on screen to both couples, because why should they wait for them to see it on TV by themselves in the comfort of their own living room? We need more drama, more reactions, more fighting. But first, the couples meet, and this is when it starts getting quite crazier.
Здравствуй, любимая.
Ты будешь меня целовать или что?
Здравствуй.
Okay, so we have a James Bond wannabe in his best tuxedo, we have the villain's wife with a whip, we have the villain himself who probably sits in a spinning chair with his evil-looking cat whenever his wife doesn't nag him, and we have a girl culturally appropriating Japanese culture. Don't worry, she's actually half Asian, so the SJWs cannot get us here. Phew. I would watch that movie. It's still going to be better than a female 007. Anything is going to be better than a female 007. When I saw them in this clip, I immediately thought back on the villains from the game Devil May Cry, which I have played a very long time ago. These guys. They kind of look alike, no? I think they do. So during the double date, the wife accidentally finds out that her husband has been hiding a secret apartment from her. And all hell breaks loose.
А что у нас за квартира, когда у нас общее имущество, а? Дорогой мой, расскажи мне, что у нас за дополнительная квартира?
Какая квартира? Это на час сняли от этого.
На час?
от
Она говорит, что
эксперимента.
ты сказал, что это твоя квартира.
Ну,
Значит, ты ее
откуда
обманул
она знает?
или меня обманул?
Откуда она
Кого
знает?
ты обманул?
Откуда она знает?
Кого?
Откуда она?
Нас ты обманул.
Про все
Коль,
свои
меня
квартиры?
сейчас взорвет.
Все, дай поеду.
Объясни мне,
Да, я покушаю.
какая у нас квартира?
Да, я покушать приготовлю.
Я у тебя спрашиваю, ответь мне, что у нас за новая квартира?
Никакая у нас не квартира, однокомнатная квартира
Однокомнатная квартира у
Да,
нас, да?
да.
Это куда ты едешь с друзьями?
Да, друзья.
На час.
На час.
На час. Какая-то пришла, непонятно, ты ее в квартиру, на мотоцикле покатал. Что это такое?
Можно поесть? А я голодный,
Нельзя.
я не ел вообще.
Again with not letting your men eat? Seriously, let the men eat. There's a Russian saying, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Every single Eastern European woman knows that. Except for her, I guess. Then they all watch the highlights of the week, where the husband finds out his wife has been dancing on the pole for another man, and the wife finds out her husband took another girl out riding on a motorcycle, which he hasn't done with her in a very long time. So, all hell breaks loose. Again.
Настя, я считаю,
Это
что...
бесит все.
Я считаю, что...
Какие-то с
Чё
тобой ездят на мотоциклах?
Настя.
Я не понимаю.
Настя, все в порядке.
Ты сейчас будешь так в таком порядке. Ты
Я в порядке.
Ты сейчас здесь. Я тебе
Коля,
точно говорю. Не надо
совершенно.
разговаривать за Колю. Коля сам может за себя говорить. А ты за себя отвечай, поняла?
меня не трогал.
Хватит хамить, что ты на нее хамишь?
Я самостоятельно захочу, буду делать так, захочу вот так. Понятно тебе?
Непонятно.
А что боишься? Ты тоже правильно делаешь. Иди отсюда, я сказала. Вон пошла. Ты меня бесишь.
Пойдем поговорим, а? У нас большая разница в возрасте.
И чё?
Я предлагаю тебе сделать брачный контракт.
Брачный контракт?
Да.
Давай.
И
Давай запишем.
зафиксировать, что как бы наше имущество мы делим это что-то такое пополам.
Я вообще тебе отдам все.
Все мне? Ну,
Да.
хорошо. Ты тогда готова
Да, я
подписать?
сказала, что если я от тебя соберусь уйти, я тебе отдам все.
И ты готова это подписать?
Да.
Хорошо?
And they made up! Again! Yay! What a roller coaster of emotions the husband must be going through. A prenup agreement is all that was needed, and she promised to give him everything she has. Because, and that's my opinion from watching this, I really think she loves him in her own unique way. She really does love her husband with all her heart. They thanked the others for participating and lived happily ever after. To be honest with you, I think they're such a nice looking couple. They really do fit together, and I do believe their life is full of passion and of love. And I really hope they will stay together for a really long time. According to her Instagram, they're still together, so good on them. There's plenty of more skin and poll in the full episode below if you really want to see it. I have tried to keep this episode as compressed as possible. Please let me know if you prefer bigger, longer episode with more commentary and more translated clips like in the previous version, or if you prefer me doing them much more compressed like this one. At least I hope it turned out compressed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you remember to wash your hands, don't touch your face, and to stay indoors. And I do hope to see you again on my channel for more Russian reality TV cringe. And other things. Bye!
Nice. Nice.